Real quick update for you guys, just kind of a general what's going on. As you know, I've been working on Welcome to the Game, The Recruit. Adam's doing another project right now, and basically once he finishes that up, he'll move on to the Recruit. My side of the art is done, so I'm moving on to my solo projects again and my own stuff. So with that, Our Secret Below, that's my next big project. Because I'm in this sort of limbo situation where I'm waiting for this one project to be done. I can't really confidently work on Our Secret Below and get super in depth with it and not be interrupted, because once Adam gets back to his work, he's going to have requests from me for the work that I sent him. He's going to have some other things that he needs, things that need fixing, all that sort of stuff. And that'll sort of take me out of the flow. So what I have decided to do is a smaller project sort of in the meantime. The goal is to have a tight gameplay loop with simple mechanics that hopefully are polished and feel really good. And that project is Outstation. That is what I've decided to name my shoot 'em up, which essentially it's like a shoot 'em up meets roguelike mechanics meets twin stick shooter in a little way. I guess not fully twin stick shooter, because you're doing a lot of you're controlling with both sticks. It's meant to be played with a controller, but your shooting still just comes from the front of the ship. But still, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a combination of those things. I had actually gone through the thought process of what my next project would be on Twitch. Little plug. What I sort of ended up settling on was, instead of doing a classic shoot 'em up where you're sort of flying down a hallway, right? You're just going forward and things come at you. I'm doing it with wave mechanics. So you are the only person available to defend this outstation, if you will, in the middle of nowhere in space. The enemy ships find out where you are and start sending waves of enemies at you. So the entire loop is, you go out, you fight bad guys, you clear the wave, you gather enough points to head back to the upgrade bay and upgrade your ship and customize it, and then you go back out again and fight another wave. And you keep doing that, gaining more and more momentum, so you can build your ship into whatever you like. There's going to be a bunch of different pieces. There's actually going to be physical art upgrades that go with all of these upgrades. I plan to do some cosmetic stuff as well, so that way you can really kind of customize your ship to be your own. I've only been working on this for about a week now, so the stuff that you're seeing here is just from the past. I don't even want to say it was a week. I kind of started it over the weekend, so it's been, I don't know, maybe 6 days, 5 or 6 days, something like that. So you're seeing sort of the rough out of these things, and I'm super excited to be working on it, though. It's a lot of fun to do something that's very different and kind of lets me just focus specifically on these mechanics and sort of the feel of flight and how all these things come together and what's really going to make this experience fun. So there you go. I have officially announced Outstation. I am super excited to be working on it. It's going to be really cool. Check out the website and a number of other places I'll include over time on my Twitter and things like that, where you'll be able to kind of follow development, and I'll be posting dev updates here just like I did through the subject. I plan to do that for all my projects. So Our Secret Below, where does that stand? I kind of mentioned it already where it was at. I do have some base mechanics down. Again, the reason I decided to go this route is there's a lot of story elements. It is an escape room game, but I want to focus on this specific story, and there's going to be more voice acting, there's going to be more animations, there's going to be more stuff that's going to be a lot of heavy lifting that I need to focus on. And so I didn't want to dive deep into that amidst sort of the waiting period for this other project. So I'm kind of trying to be flexible and while still putting out work of my own. Some other small things. Patreon has gotten a facelift. By the way, you should head over there and support. That is one of the core ways that it really ensures I get to keep making games and that they can be the best they can be, because it does provide an extra monthly flow of income to pay for specific things that I might need and just overall stay alive. But some of the things you're going to see on Patreon now are updates related to Outstation. I just put one up there with a example of the music that I'm going to be using for the theme, and I plan to share a little bit more of that stuff for when you're just flying around fighting, when your combat has sort of ramped up, that sort of stuff. So you can head over there and support, and you'll get to see things early or just see things people don't get to see. And also, if you subscribe to the $10 tier, that gets you a free copy of whatever my next game is, regardless of that price. So, you know, it kind of goes both ways. If it's above $10, you still get the game. If it's below $10, well, you still get the game. It's just a thank you for supporting me on that level. Now that I've finished the heavy workload for Welcome to the Game and some of the other stuff that I've been doing, I'm now freed up to focus on these things that unfortunately have gotten a little neglected over time, simply because I have been bogged down in this other work. That's it. New games coming in, a lot of fun stuff happening. I'm really excited to be working on Outstation. If you like the stuff you saw here, do all the usual things that you do on YouTube. Do the like and subscribe. Head over to Patreon if you want to support the work that I'm doing. It really means a lot to me, and it makes development that much easier. Also check out the Twitch stream from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. I stream my game development and I answer questions about my experiences. And if you have questions about modeling, game development in general, have stuff you want critiques on, stop on by. I take the time to do it. It's fun. I like hanging out with everybody because, you know, I'm just kind of I'm in here I'm in here by myself working every day, sort of day in and day out. But anyway, see you next time.